What's going on, Growmies? This is Gotcha Growing, aka Greg here, doing this video a little bit different for you guys. Trying to be more personable, relatable, all that good stuff. But I want to take you into my 4x4 tent right here. I love looking at it. Right now, we are done with 4 weeks of flower, done with 5 weeks of flower. Tomorrow will be day one of the 6th week of flower. So, yeah, man, let's get into it and see what we got going on here. Get you guys a little sneak peek of the controller here. We are at 72 degrees right now with about 59% humidity, KPA 1.08. That humidity is not as much of an issue as I would say right now. We would like it to be around 50, 45%. But oh boy, let's get in here. Perfect. Let's look at all these.
Blow hella green. Seen the doc yesterday, he said my lungs same color as some celery. Tropicana dro, Amsterdam day.
Alright, first up we've got, let's see here, scented marker. I love sitting here. I don't know why I always kind of pull my buds apart and, just make sure everything has space. Get on in there, see what's going on. See the stuff that may be hiding. But one thing I noticed right away with scented marker is we have a ton of small popcorn buds, but like, boy, I know I don't normally want to do this, but I want to tell you, they are dense. Oh my god, the smell on that is crazy. I just want to fucking eat my fingers right now. But it's smaller popcorn buds, and I'm okay with that. Again, strain is scented marker. As far as I can tell from looking up the genetics on this, it is international only. But again, if you know the right people, you can get your hands on anything. I absolutely love the looks of these buds. Let's see. Get a little close up of that. Like, that's just ridiculous, Even the lower buds, The lower buds down here, frosty, very tight, compact structure. All the way down, very sticky as well. Side buds. I think we're doing the same thing here. This is a beautiful plant. Little top view from it, so you can see what the sun's seeing up here. Like I said, just always come in here every day, start looking down, trying to see everything and anything I possibly can see. Everything is completely frosted over in here. And I just love it, man. Like, oh, this weed is gonna taste beautiful. And the reason I say that is just like based off the smell that I get from it. Like, oh god, what is that? I would say it's got a little bit of fruit, a lot of gas. Oh, I gotta get better with my smells, but let me tell you, when I say I want to eat this whole tent, you know I'm telling the truth. I always like to go around kind of like a little horseshoe in there. So, scented marker was first. Now we got white Iverson. This is phenotype number 11. One of my good buddies actually went through a pheno hunt of this, and he found 2 great keeper phenos. Pheno number 3, which we grew out last time around, so if you're on my Instagram and you look at the old pictures I have of white Iverson, that is this exact same plant, but phenotype number 3. This is phenotype number 11, which what I was told about this one is it is going to be a heavy yielder. A little bit more yield than the previous number 3. Number 3 just had better bud structure, but I mean, god, even this guy, like, it's got a stretch to it, but it's still stacked nicely. And from what I can tell you about number 3 is, even though these are spaced out right now, over the course of the remaining 3 weeks we got, this is going to connect into one big bud, and like, it's got fat, dense colas on it. But again, just, oh gosh, I can't stop. I love growing weed, man. This is the beautiful part of it, is you always have different types of weed that grow differently, look differently, stack differently, smoke differently, taste differently, But again, even with this one, like I said, you go down deep, and there's just buds and buds and buds. everywhere in here. Absolutely love this plant. I love all the weed plants. You'll hear me say that a lot. Love them all. Little top view here. Well, I can't really see the camera, so hopefully you guys can, but there you go. Just beautiful. Beautiful.
Call me baby, you can get it.
Alright. And I know Blueberry Galactic Grape. She might look a little rough, but she's beautiful. She's got some deficiencies showing right there. I was looking it up. I like growweedeasydeficiencies.com. It gives you a list of everything and kind of helps the new grower learn when they see signs of things that may be happening with their plants. But the best I can tell is it's like a potassium deficiency. And it's annoying because it's making this beautiful girl look a little ugly, but I mean, like, look at this. Like, look at that bud. Come on. Really? You know, fans blowing them so you get a little sway going right there, but look at that bud. And it goes down. It stacks. It stacks around and around and around. Like, this plant fucking smells just like, I would say a little bit of grape bubble gum. I get like fucking, what is that shit? Like a juicy fruit fucking grape flavor. They had it like once, a long time ago, limited edition. If you know, you know. But I get blueberry. I get blueberry like bubble gum and grape flavors and just a lot of sites on this plant here. This is probably going to be the biggest yielder out of this tent, just based on the sheer number of sites I can see. You know, just trying to control that deficiency as much as I can. Control that up. Just to help these buds. But, you know, first time growing this plant, I am learning. Next one will be better. Don't you worry. And then last, but certainly not least, some may say you save the best for last. You have Frozen OG. This plant, like, oh God, just, I'm not even going to talk for a second. I'm just going to go ahead and just, you know. You know? Some stuff just doesn't even need to be said. I'll go down low. Let's go down low. There's a little low guy down here. Should have chopped him a long time ago. Look at that. Like, I know what we need. We need a press. And we need to get some bubble bags so I can start making some bubble hash. Because this guy and probably Scented Merker, to me, look like they're going to be amazing hash producers. They'll probably wash amazingly, but oh God, just all the plants in here. I just love it. Trimming's going to be a bitch, but you know, hey, put a little bit of work to make the best of the buds you get. Everybody can grow great weed. All you got to do is try. You know, I just sit back and I look at this and I just, Jesus. You see what I mean? Like, this guy was down here with the rest of them. They were all even. Flipped him to flower. Iverson is just like, yeah, I'm going to stretch up and be at least a foot, maybe a foot and a half taller than everybody else. But it's not an issue. You know, some people may tell me my light's too high. You know, don't want to blind you guys, sorry. But honestly, my light isn't too high. I dial it in with the Photon app. Just try to make sure you get the correct PPFD. Right about now, these are all getting around I want to say these lower ones are getting about 650 to 700. And then, of course, this guy, since he stretched out past me, he's getting about, last time I checked, was like 1,000. And, you know, normally that might be a little bad, but I don't see anything. Nothing wrong with it. No bleaching spots. Everything's looking good there. Otherwise, I would definitely have my light down a little bit harder on them, you know, just to kind of get these buds to produce a little bit better. But the PPFD is there. My light's actually on max up top. I don't have any type of bleaching or anything going bad. No light stress, which I've had light. The fuck? So, as y'all can tell, my motherfucking phone died on me down there, so couldn't finish what I was doing. But I gotta get back to y'all real quick. I just wanted to wrap up by saying all 4 of them plants are looking fucking amazing, and literally, you gotta take care of them motherfuckers. Look at them, know what they do, investigate. It's easy to grow weed, but you have to pay attention. Like I said, you gotta pay attention. One more time, we grew all of that in 5-gallon pots. We started those from clone, vegged them out for about 30 days, maybe 33 days, just to get them to the size we wanted them before flipping into flower. We are using advanced nutrients, micro, grow, and bloom, a little 3-part system, along with bud candy, big buds, and stash blend. If you know, you know. So, growing medium, cocoa. I like cocoa. I'll tell you this. I like cocoa over soil because, one, less pests. The only pests we ever really look at or even have seen have been fungus gnats, just based on how we water. Easy to fix. Not much of an issue. Cocoa over soil all day long. I'm going to preach that till I die. But the next run we do will be organic. So stay tuned. Peace and love, everybody. Stay blessed. Sounds delicious.